So this week I was reading in Tony Robbins' book, Money, Master the Game, and I came across a piece of advice from David Swensen that is very appropriate for our Maverick Tribe. To have unconventional success, we cannot be guided by conventional wisdom.
Or conventional rules.
We have to be guided by unconventional rules.
Today we're going to be sharing with you the 4 important rebel rules to help you create the success you desire in any area of your life. But first, I'm Terry.
And I'm Kayla.
And we're Lady MAVS.
And we're a mother and daughter team with a global mission to help 1 million women live happier, healthier, and more financially secure so they never have to sacrifice their priorities and can live the life they love. We know what it's like to put the "un" in unconventional. It takes a rebel spirit to leave a corporate engineer job, to forego college, and to build an independent business that gave us the flexibility to move to Hawaii. When we've taken a look at the success we have had and the success of others, there are 4 very clear unconventional rebel rules.
The first is to gain clarity on what it is you really want. Let's face it, in a traditional job, it's not a requirement to really dig deep on what it is that you desire. You work for your salary to pay for your current lifestyle. But when you're building something, you're building your own business, it's up to you to create and generate your income. And in order to do that, you have to have a compelling reason why. Figuring out what it is you really want in life and getting emotionally attached to it will drive you to move forward through both the ups and the downs.
Rebel rule number 2 is erase excuses so you can commit. Welcome to Excuses AA. We have all these little excuses that we like to pull when something is inconvenient, when it doesn't go our way, or we're just too lazy to find a solution. But if you choose your excuses not to do something over your reasons to do it, success will always be just out of reach. Success is a lot like a girl or guy worth marrying. They're gonna make you work for it. If you always fall back on an excuse, that excuse is your priority. You have to have a mind shift and get new priorities. The actions that will allow you to hit your goal so you can have whatever it is that you say you want.
Rebel rule number 3. Determine the vehicle or the business path that's going to get you where you want to go in life. Maybe you already identified the business or career that's right for you, but we don't want to skip over this important point if you haven't. The most important thing about the vehicle you choose is whether or not it caters to what's important to you and whether or not it's going to take you to where you want to be. There are different vehicles for different needs. So imagine driving down a rocky, pitted, massive, potholy, bouldery road on the island of Kauai in a Toyota Corolla. What's going to happen to you? You're likely going to get stuck in the mud or in a massive pothole, and the tow truck may or may not make it to you to help you get out
That day. Special note, this is not an exaggeration.
But what if you were in a Jeep? If you were driving a Jeep, you'd be able to plow through that mud or maneuver the pothole in such a way that you could get to the end of the road and enjoy the magnificent view that awaits. So is your vehicle conducive to the conditions of your desires and values?
And before we share the final rebel rule, we've put together an unconventional success guide for free that goes further in depth on the rebel rules we've talked about here today, with exercises that will help you get solid in all 4 areas and help keep you out of the mud. If you head on over to www.ladymavs.com/unconventional guide and punch the download button, we will hook you up. And for the final rule, building confidence through community. It's kind of hard to be a cat in a room full of dogs. Just like it's hard to be an entrepreneur if you're surrounded by a bunch of people who don't really get the concept of building your own business or living life on your terms. How uplifted do you feel when you're with your own people? These people share the same desires and ideas that you do, and they support you and help you find solutions instead of creating more problems. And intentionally surrounding yourself with and seeking out the right people drastically boost your confidence. And you might be saying, well, where do I find these people? And as an example, let's say you are really into public speaking, but everyone you know is terrified of public speaking and refuses to get in front of a room. So try and figure out where a community of public speakers are hanging out. Is it a Facebook group? Is there a local Toastmasters chapter in your town? Because the power of a like-minded community is unprecedented, especially if you struggle with self-belief issues. They will lift you up and believe in you until you believe in yourself, and you in turn do the same for others. It is a win-win situation.
Every week we do a question of the week, and this week's question is, which of the Rebel rules will help you most in achieving your goals?
Thank you so much for joining us. We hope you found value. Remember, if you want to take advantage of our Unconventional Success Guide, be sure to head on over to www.ladymavslife.com/unconventional guide. Also, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and our Facebook and Instagram info is in the description box below.
It's our privilege to help support, inspire, and equip you to live the life you love.
Cheers.